What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Oh yeah. So guys, today I want to go into the deep dark and I want to do a little bit of mining. We're not going to spend the entire episode on that, but I do want to use this hammer that we made a while ago. I want to collect some stuff. We needed redstone ore in order to progress in one of the quests. Let's take a look. I think it was Sky Farm. Yeah, we needed redstone ore for these resource seeds, the redstone ones or whatever. Redstone seeds. I still don't know how to say that. Whatever. Many resources can be grown from crops. However, it's trickier to crossbreed these. Under your crossbreeding space, you will need to have a specific block. Use any eye to find out. So yeah, these redstone. These guys right here says that it needs redstone ore directly below the soil in order to crossbreed those. So I want to try and collect some of these ores. Also, another reason I want to do this is because we are still in need of silver. I'd like to get a bunch of silver ore if possible so we can make some more solar panels and just have more free energy around for our various different things. So, this hammer right here, Cobalt hammer, we made this a while ago. I want to upgrade this so it has flux, so it doesn't use the durability, it uses power. And then we can also use this resonant flux capacitor that we made a while ago to power this thing. In fact, all of our tools should be upgraded to use power at this point. There's no reason to use just the auto repair. So let's see, we're going to make a flux capacitor, and I think we're just going to go ahead and go up to the hardened one. Actually, we might make the redstone version, but I think we have to start off with the leadstone first, then we can make the hardened, and then we will make the redstone. I'm not sure if we can put the redstone on every single tool, or if it will only go on certain ones that have the higher durability. I know that was an issue that we were seeing in, well, not really an issue, but it was a thing that was changed that we saw in Infinity, I believe. So can we just throw that on there? No, it can't be done like that. I think we have to either do it in a tinker table or we have to repair the tool fully before it'll let us do that. Yeah, it won't let us put it on there. Let's go grab a piece of cobalt. We will repair that tool. Cobalt, yeah, we got plenty of this stuff. We just need one ingot, I'm sure. This and that. Okay, so that repairs it, and this and that. That will not let us put it on there. So that might just be too high of a tier of the capacitor. We might have to do just the hardened one. I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. It kind of looks like it, though. So let's go and make a hardened capacitor and see if it'll let us put that on there as well. This guy and this guy. Okay, so this one, will that go on there? Well, that doesn't appear to go on there. Is there something that's going to prevent us from putting this on there? Oh, you know what? Okay. This tool does not have a modifier. Aha. So let's go ahead and make one. I think it's a... Is it a gold block and a diamond, or is it a diamond block and a gold? I think it might be a gold block and a diamond. I forgot that these tools have to be upgraded. Yeah, it won't let us do it here. We have to put the modifiers on there. And in fact, I might have already put the modifiers on this thing. It's been so long since I've used this tool, I cannot remember if I did or did not. Okay, there we go. That'll allow us to get an additional modifier. And now will we be able to put the redstone one on there? No. What about this one? No, it won't let us put that one on there either. This guy? Nope. So what does it take to put that on here? I don't know. Alright guys, so I was making sure that I wasn't going crazy. I was looking at our book here. I think this is called Materials and You. That shows you all the different modifiers that you can put on your tinker's tools. So like repair and sharpness and beheading and all of this stuff. And here we go. So flux capacitor. Adding a hardened flux capacitor or leadstone energy cell gives a tool energy. The tool still functions properly when the cell capacitor has no charge. Effects allow the tool to be charged with redstone flux. Blah, 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 blah. Tools must have at least 1/1000th of the battery's capacity and durability. Okay, so anyway, I was just making sure that was still a thing, so I put that in here and this in here. We have the resonant didn't work, redstone doesn't work, leadstone, no worky, and neither does hardened. So I was like, well, wait a second, what's going on? Our tool has a modifier on there, and we should be allowed to put those capacitors on there, modifiers remaining 1. So then I decided to go into the configs for Agrarian Skies 2. It turns out Iguana Tweaks for Tinker's Construct requires, well, there's a config setting for it, but the way this pack is set up is it requires 2 modifiers to put flux on a tool. So we have to upgrade with yet 1 more modifier. Okay, so now that we know that, we need to put another modifier on here, or I could go use it and hopefully it'll ding into one. I'm not sure what the other ways of doing that. I think it's a golden apple and something, right? Does that even show on here? It should. Click, click, click. Okay, so that's the one we did. Diamond block and gold block and a diamond. So a notch apple, which is 8 gold blocks and an apple and a diamond block. So that's super expensive. I think we're gonna go ahead and try that. We got plenty of gold just laying around, really. But that is kind of expensive for a modifier. So gold block. Whoop. I guess that's called block of gold, isn't it? Yeah, gold. So this thing right here. And then we need the notch apple, not this particular one. So we got 1 apple right here. We'll do that. And then we need a diamond block. Okay, so here we go. There's a notch apple and a diamond block. So we'll come back down here. I don't even know. Can we do this in our crafting grid? Will this allow us to do that? Doesn't look like it will. Okay. Some things you can do in there, other things you cannot. So we'll put that there, that, and that. So there we go. So now we'll have modifiers remaining 2. Now will it let us do it? Aha, here we go. So now it will allow us to do that. Okay, can we put this one on there? Ooh. What about this one? Ooh. So that'll give us 10,000 RF. I don't know if we need that big of a capacity. The difference between these really, when you have a resonant flux capacitor in your inventory, you're always charging it, so that's not really the issue. It's the charge speed, though. This receives 2,000 RF a tick. This one is 10,000. I think we'll do the redstone flux capacitor, and we'll leave this one to be our thing that's going to charge up our tools. Okay, so that's awesome. So we can do this. 2 modifiers. Now I know. So let's go ahead and do that. Am I able to put that on here? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so we can put that on these tools. I guess I could have tested that as well. It's weird the way it makes that look. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put leadstone on there or if I want to wait and get some better ones. But we do now have our first powered tool, which is cool. Let's go and turn this guy on. So let's go to the deep dark. I'm going to do a little bit of mining there. Try and collect some different ores. Hopefully we'll get a decent amount of silver. That's one of the resources I really like. But we do need all those different ore types for doing the different seed crossbreeding and all that stuff, which we're going to have to do at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Maybe we'll find a bunch of the yellorium and other things like that, which will allow us to do big reactors a little bit sooner. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit of mining here, and I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I was down here at like bedrock level, just kind of mining around, and I was looking at the mini-map and I saw, let's see, yeah, I started over here and we dug this way, and I saw there was like a weird room, so I started digging over to it. Don't know what's in there just yet, but another thing I've noticed is there's a weird lava placement around here underneath the deep dark. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, there is like another weird room over here, or another weird thing of some sort. Anyway, I don't know what that is, but I think it might be worth checking out. One over here. I guess it just depends what's in this room in front of us. So let's check out what's in here. Is it just random holes in the world? Okay. I hear there's like mobs in here or something. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a witch up there. Don't know if the witch is gonna come down. This is really kind of random though. Wait, what was that I just saw? Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Lots of weird stuff. It might have just been like one of those weird mushroom things. Okay, there's definitely mobs around in here. Does this just go up to the surface? Oh, okay. So this is just a crater in the world. Oh, there's a witch. There's something right there with a dispenser on its head. I don't know what that is. Weird. Okay, well, I wanted to check this out, but now that I know what it is, not a big deal. Hey, witch. Get out of here. Yeah, there's lava down here, just random source blocks like that just floating and stuff. Very odd. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to continue digging. I also made a backpack. I was running out of inventory space really quickly. So you can make that in the same table that you make the big chest from. And it's just like a portable big chest. Yeah, just required some wool, some iron, and some string. I think iron bars? But yeah, anyway, it wasn't too expensive. We have all the stuff for that. So I made one of those just so we can collect a lot of resources. But yeah, I'm going to continue mining up some stuff around here. Plenty of resources for gathering. Yep, let me go and do that, and we'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, so we're taking a break from the deep dark. We've done that, you know, all last episode and a good portion of this episode for mining and all of this. I want to start working on getting some of this crossbreeding stuff done. So I've laid out some areas here for us to plant seeds and do some crossbreeding. There's a little bit that we need to do to get to where we need to be. This is just an extra spot over here. But anyway, we need to do some stuff. We need to crossbreed sugarcane with pumpkin to get poppy seeds. And then we also need to crossbreed sugarcane with melon to get dandelions. So with poppy and dandelion, we can make blue orchid. So poppy plus the blue orchid will make alum. And then poppy plus alum makes red tulip. Dandelion plus blue orchid makes daisy. And then red tulip plus daisy finally will make our redstone seeds. So crossbreeding we looked at a little bit earlier on in the series. I went ahead and made sure that our sugarcane, our pumpkin, and our melon are all 10-10-10 for growth, strength, and gain. So what we saw before is when we crossbreed seeds that are the 10-10-10, both parents, the resulting crossbred seed will be a 5-5-5. So let's go ahead and get this going here. So you place the crop sticks twice, so you get the little T at the top. I find using a watering can is the fastest way to get the mutation to occur. And there we go, we got pumpkin seeds. So we did not get what we wanted that time. So we'll go ahead and do that again. You do lose crop sticks when the seeds mutate or whatever. Or the mutation is supposed to happen. So it looks like this will take a few tries for us to get to what we need. Still pumpkin seeds, not what we're looking for. And we'll keep going until we get the poppy seeds that should appear here. And there we go. Okay, I was thinking that was weeds for a second, but weeds are a little bit brighter green. Yeah, see, it says poppy seeds, so that's what we're looking for. So we can go ahead and grab that. Finally, we got our poppy seed. So we can stick that over here in the seed analyzer. This should tell us everything there is. Yeah, it is a 5-5-5. Okay, so that's good to know. So we need to do the same thing over here, and we will crossbreed. So we got melon, that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for dandelion. So I don't know if it's like a low percent chance, like 1 out of 10 or 5% or whatever, but it does look like it takes a little bit of time. That was weeds, we don't want that. Looking for those dandelions. Oh, melon seeds. So I think it took like 5 times before, right? I think we're about at the same amount right now. It's taken just a little bit longer, but we will get our dandelion seeds. According to NEI, this is how you do it, so I'm going to trust that that is correct. Melon again. And there's dandelion. Awesome. Okay, so now we got our dandelion seeds, and we got our poppy seeds. So we can take our dandelion seeds, and again, we'll do this. I expect they'll be 5-5-5, and they are. So I might take these try and get another one of each one, crossbreed them up so they're all 10-10-10s, because that's just the way I like having my seeds. But yeah, as you can see, it's going to be a little bit of time to get to the point where we need to be to get our redstone seeds. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to make a cut here. I'm going to work on this for a bit, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I've been at this for a little while now. We took our sugarcane and our pumpkins and we crossbred them into poppies, and I made those all 10-10-10s. So then we also took the sugarcane with the melon, we turned those into dandelions. Again, I upgraded those to the 10-10-10. Dandelion goes with the poppy to the blue orchid, and the poppy with the blue orchid goes into the alum. And yep, I have taken the time to make all of these new ones 10s. So we got our daisy, and then finally over here we need the red tulip plus a daisy equals our ore flower that we were looking for. So I haven't put the redstone ore underneath. Let's go ahead and do that now. Redstone ore. Okay, so we got that. There we go. That should be the only thing we need to get this crossbreed to happen. Now, I don't know if this is going to be even more random to get the seeds that we're looking for, if it's going to take a while or not. Another thing I found out though, when you crossbreed and the crossbreed doesn't happen like this red tulip spread over here or whatever, this seed right here will be a 10-10-10. It doesn't turn into a 5-5-5. It's only when it crossbreeds. So yeah, that's still a good one that we can keep for later if we need. So that's a poppy, I think. Whoops. Should probably plug in that hole, huh? Let's go and do that. Or that was a red tulip, I mean. So yeah, I'm going to continue to do this for a little bit. I was hoping to get this crossbreed to happen with you guys on camera. That's Daisy. That's not what we're looking for. But yeah, like I said, I've been at this for quite some time now, trying to get all of our flowers up to snuff. Daisy seeds. I wonder what the redstone ones are going to look like. It seems like all of the different seeds, like the sprouts or whatever, look slightly different for every single seed that I've tried. So hopefully we will get the redstone ones here in just a second. Ooh, there we go, guys. Okay, so it just happened. We got our first ore seed. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's a good feeling. So there we go. Redstone seeds. So I assume this is going to be like everything else, and it'll be a 5-5-5 since our parents were a 10-10-10. I'm noticing like as we crossbreed, the seeds get slower and slower to process. But yeah, that is a 5-5-5. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do this, get another one, and then try and get those up to the 10-10-10. Ooh, that was real quick. Get that up to the 10-10-10 stage. Let's see, this is the unidentified one. That one is identified. Let's identify this one. Yeah, it seems like it is slower. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'll put this guy here. Then you gotta bone meal these. Oh, we can't bone meal those. That is interesting. So it seems like... Oh, I wonder if these actually have to have the ores underneath them. That is something I didn't even think about. Let's try that. Redstone ore. Let's get some of these. Those might need to be underneath these guys in order for them to grow up. First time I've used this mod before, guys, if you haven't figured that out yet. Oh, there we go. Now they'll bone meal with the redstone ore underneath. Very interesting. Okay, so put this guy over here. We'll bone meal this. There we go. So I assume if we're going to crossbreed these and try and make more seeds, I'm going to need another redstone ore underneath that center block. That's something I wasn't even thinking about. So let's go ahead and get that in place as well. Just kind of destroy this whole platform. Just like so. Like that and that. And weeds. I expect we're going to be going through a lot of these crop sticks trying to get this to happen. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Okay, nice. All right, well, I'm going to continue to do this, try and get our redstone seeds up to the 10-10-10 strength, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I made our redstone seeds 10-10-10 just like all of the other ones. So yep, we got top end seeds. So when we harvest those, we get a bunch of redstone Well, I guess we get 4. So we get 4 redstone dust for every single harvest. I do believe that these can be auto-harvested using like the MFR harvester and things like that. So we will look at setting up farms for these in the future, definitely. So let's take a look at the quest book and see what we have. Okay, so it says that we got our redstone seeds, 1 out of 1. It's going to give us another one. Awesome. So I guess we should take this and research this one real quick. I'm not sure if that's going to be a 111 or a 555. And it's a 111. So we will take that seed and bye-bye. Like I've done with all the other fail seeds that we have. Because this chest right here contains our good ones. All the 10-10-10s from all of our crossbreeding and all this stuff. Okay, so next quest. Oh, okay, so it's unlocked a few other ones. Actually, it looks like these are completed, right? Upgrading seeds completed. So let's see. Seeds can be upgraded through mutation. Place 2 seeds of the same type or 1 seed plus a related seed, wheat/barley, on each side instead of an empty crop stick. The resulting mutation should have better stats than the starting seed. Replace one of the new seeds with the new improved one. Keep doing this. 10-10-10. Okay. So we did this like long time ago. So this is just telling us how to do that. That's going to give us a magnum torch. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's go and claim that. And finally, market research. Yeah, people were telling me in the comments a while ago that I should make a market, so we did this. The quest says the market block will be a big help for people who do want to research every mutation on their own. Just buy the saplings and the seeds you want. So that will give us a reward bag and an emerald. So let's go and claim that. Alright, so it's a good reward bag. Hopefully we will get a good reward. Okay, so we got rice, grape, and tomato seeds. I guess that's okay. I mean, we could buy those if we wanted those. So that's not too bad. Back to the quest book, though. Let's take a look at what else is here. So we got one more flashing item over here. Irrigation. Okay, a better way to irrigate farms exists. Why deal with blocks of water you fall into everywhere? Instead, build an irrigation system. Irrigation systems are made from water tanks, water channels, water channel valves to control water flow, and sprinklers. Tanks are a multi-block, and as long as the water level inside the tank is higher than the water level in the channels, water will keep flowing. Okay, so that sounds a little complicated. I'll have to look at this. Water tanks are filled by rain or by pumping water in. Water channels take water from the tank to a sprinkler placed above the area you wish to irrigate. Okay. Why I'd want to do this instead of just setting up source blocks of water with like a carpet on top or something, don't really know, but maybe it's better than what I'm giving it credit for. I'll have to check these out. So this wants us to make a wooden channel valve, wooden water tank, wooden irrigation channel, and a sprinkler. So let's go make some of these real quick. Which mod is that from, by the way? This, oh, it doesn't say. Wooden channel valve. Ooh, there's a lot of different types here. This is also from AgriCraft. Okay. So, wooden water tank. That was one of the items we needed. So let's make one of these. Alright. Wooden irrigation channel. That gives us 6 of those. Wooden channel valve. Make one of those. And finally, what was the last item? Sprinkler. This guy right here. Oh, and we are missing stuff. So let's see. Iron bar. I feel like we're not seeing... Okay, hold on a second. Iron bar. I don't know why. I felt like we weren't seeing everything in the ME system there for a second. Maybe we were? I don't know. Maybe I hit space or something in there. So what else do we need? I think a bucket, right? Yeah, let's make a bucket real quick. There's a bucket and a sprinkler. Okay, so that gives us all of the items that we needed, right? Yes. So that's going to give us 3 more sprinklers and a reward bag. So let's go and claim that reward for completing that. And of course, we'll open that reward bag. And redstone energy cell. Okay, that's not too bad. So I want to check out these sprinklers and these tanks and all of this stuff. So maybe we'll just set these down. I might play around with this for a minute off camera and come back. Alright guys, so I just took a minute here to figure out how this thing works, and it's pretty simple really. So you have your wooden water tank. This fills up full of water, like it said, either through rain or you can pump water in. So we're pumping in water through our aqueous accumulator down there. The wooden irrigation channels, these are just how you move the water from the tank around. So you just want to bring the water out like that. This will fill up. You can see on the tooltip it has a water level, and then over here we have a water level as well for the water tank. Then we can take some of these, the wooden channel valves will turn the water on and off if we want to turn off like a section of this, if we had a bunch of those. And then we have sprinklers, and the sprinklers go on the bottom side, so if we stuck a sprinkler there we go, now we get water. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I guess we can just use the water source blocks, or we could do this, which does look kind of cool actually. So if we were to set up like a greenhouse or something, we would have these running along the ceiling, I would imagine, and then those would drop down the water droplets all over the farmland, keeping it hydrated. I don't know if that increases like the speed at which things grow. Like I had this going for a little bit and I didn't see, like, for instance, this thing growing that much quicker. But you know, that's just kind of eyeballing it for a couple minutes. So it might be like a random bone meal effect, kind of like the open block sprinklers. I don't really know. But as far as the quest book said, it was just going to keep things hydrated. So that's kind of cool. It looks like those sprinklers are a little bit too close. They're kind of swirling around each other right here. So maybe they could be a block further apart. But yeah, I think that could be rather neat, having something set up just like this to keep the entire area hydrated instead of the source blocks. Pretty cool. Alright guys, well I tell you what, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here. I've had a lot of fun today messing around with this agricraft stuff, things that I've never done before, getting a little bit of a shower, dusting myself off a bit. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. Bye bye.